Hello, light seekers. This is Moon Garden Angel 711. Welcome and thank you for stopping by to watch or listen my messages. Now, this is going to be a message for the sign of Aquarius, and my messages are general messages. They are for the collective. They are also timeless, so whenever they pop up on your feed, that's when you are meant to listen to it, as there might be a message in there, or watch it, that there might be a message that is going to be of importance to you. So a lot of the things that have been going on, around and as far as the solar system, some of the things that I see going on is we have four planets that are on retrograde: Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune. So those are very major. Jupiter is the one that helps us with our finances as well. So that is the one that grants us our wish. It's in retrograde. So a lot of the wishes that you might have requested at some point in time in your life, you might see some manifestation going on. There is a retrograde. So what that means is that it might be a wish that you wished a while back. They say, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. So Jupiter might surprise you around this time around. It might be giving you more wishes or granting you that. So I've already shuffled my my decks that I'm going to be using, that I've been guided to use. Now, when I was meditating, one of the messages was, and it was really heavy, putting things off, procrastination. I'm not exactly sure who I'm tapping into, so whatever messages resonate with you, take what is yours and leave what doesn't behind, and try not to criticize those messages that may be for someone else. Right off the back, we have the Nine of Shields, so we're gonna go ahead and put that out, right there. Right now I'm seeing this is going to be for a feminine who is single. This also could be a man that he is single, but it is his main energy, or the driving energy, is a feminine energy. This is someone that is looking at everything that they have accomplished in life. They see that they have everything that they've ever wanted, from a house to a car to even children, perhaps. A lot of material things that they have manifested. However, there is one thing that it's missing, and we see this tree back here, and it's kind of like in hibernation. So it might be a tree that is this might be sometime around the fall or the winter. I'm gonna say fall because I don't see any type of snow, but just because it doesn't snow, it doesn't mean that it's not winter. So it looks like this feminine energy has not been paying attention to one part of her life. She has been ignoring the signs of the ancestors to also allow someone to come into her life to love her. She does have a lot of self-love. She does have a lot of self-manifestation, self-respect. She knows her worth. And because she knows her worth, she kind of has a tendency to kind of be like surrounded, or she surrounds herself or puts herself in a bubble. And her ancestors are kind of reminding her, giving her signals. And as you can see, there's an eagle there. I'm going to call it an eagle. I'm not exactly sure what kind of bird that is, but if you're able to determine, I think it is going to be an eagle or a falcon. The ancestors are sending her signs through birds, through feathers, through letting her know that it is okay to allow someone else into her life. As you can see, she has surrounded herself with a lot of material things. So she has manifested a lot of material things, as I pointed out before. But there's that one thing that she's still missing in order for her to achieve that 10th pentacle, which is the 10 pentacles is kind of like the representation of fulfillment, complete fulfillment of everything. But as you can see, she's kind of looking down and looking, really asking herself, is that all I needed to achieve for this life? Is that all to life? So she's questioning herself. So there might be a feminine energy that I'm tapping into, that it's now paying attention. You might be someone that has long hair or long red hair, not necessarily, but that's just coming out. Now, whenever I was also, as I said before, procrastinating, whenever I was meditating, putting things off, procrastination. So that may be that one thing that you are procrastinating. You're putting off love to come into your life, feminine energy or viewer. Or you are lacking something, that one thing that you feel that is going to make you complete. Now, I'm being told, just because you're lacking something, it doesn't mean that you are not complete. You have to be happy and grateful and thankful and grateful for the things that Spirit does give you, or that you have manifested in this life. So do know that you are already complete. However, there's that one thing, not necessarily to make you complete, but it's that one thing that you feel, viewer, that is going to just make you relax. I'm hearing the word relax. So I'm going to put this out, even though that's not typically how I do the readings. So I'm going to put that out, as this may be the main focus of the. Here we go. Let me see here. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So yeah, I'm reading that as viewer, you're probably having a hard time expressing your thoughts, expressing your feelings, expressing what you want to say in a conversation that maybe, and I'm being told, like at work, you're stopping yourself. And then I'm seeing the Magician in the mirror. It's almost like you are self-sabotaging, self-looking, self-criticizing. So that maybe it's making you procrastinate, or even in a relationship. So Spirit, what is the energy for the sign of Aquarius for the month of September 2021? Here we go. Oh my God, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay, so some of you might be also having a download, or you are ascending and allowing your third eye to grow. So you're having a lot of, perhaps you're even going through a stage in your life where you are actually feeling very tired, very sleepy. Your stomach is hurting, you feel sick, and you really can't figure out exactly what's going on. It's because the divine is actually downloading you with a lot of understanding to your third eye. Your third eye is being opened so that you are able to kind of comprehend, and at the same time allow you to understand a lot of things that did not make sense before, if that makes sense to somebody. Okay, so let's see here. What is the energy for the month of September for the sign of Aquarius? Now, Aquarius is a very spiritual, here we go. Oh my God. Let me see here. A card fell off, and let's see here. Now we have the man holding a coin. Now this card has been popping up almost in every sign: Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn. So it might be of importance to somebody, or one of you viewers, to go look at some of the prior videos that I have already downloaded or uploaded, or it's taking some time to upload, so I apologize if it's delaying. Okay, so there might be an importance here. It looks like, and this really actually resonates with this card here, because if there is a feminine energy or a feminine viewer that is a female viewer that is actually feminine, I'm sorry, let me correct myself, masculine or feminine viewers that are being driven by their feminine energy, that are pushing away love, the masculine, there is a co-partnering or a partner or a counterpart that is missing in your life. That's the one thing that's missing. Okay, so he's showing up in here. In other words, just I'm here, kind of saying, I'm here, just look at me. All you have to do is look this way. So as you can see, she's being focused on her material things, but if she just picked up her eyes, kind of look up, I'm hearing the word look up, you know, you might see that there's someone here that is actually looking at you, just kind of staring at you. I'm also hearing the word of they are watching you. Someone is watching you. So you're being watched already. So I'm going to put her here so I can continue my reading. But I'm seeing here that both, now this is a different message. I'm hearing that both the masculine and the feminine energy are having downloads to your third eye. Your third eye is being open. So maybe you are receiving messages of awakening, or something is awakening you, or you feel like you're being, your eyes are opening to a different way of viewing things, different way of, your old ways are being questioned. Let's just say that. So we have the card of rest and rejuvenation. So I'm seeing here that some of you might be already meditating and are going within. Some of you might also be going to retreats or even doing some type of self-healing to be able to get this sixth download, or your sixth chakra. So some of you might already be doing that, or will be doing that for the month of September. I'm being told that some of you have actually been researching yoga, EFT, a lot of maybe even psychological healing. And I'm seeing this as you've been on a quest recently where it's actually making you feel like if you just find the answers to the questions that you have, you will self-heal. I'm also hearing the word hate. So I'm not sure, or resentment. So I don't know if I'm tapping into someone that has maybe resentment towards their father or their mother, or even believes that sometimes they hate her or they hate, him. So, oh, wow, that's a lot of cards. So I'm also seeing here the first chakra. So some of you might also be healing your first chakra. In action. Okay, I'm being told to take them, so I'm going to take all of them. Okay, so we have here the first chakra, but we also have the sixth chakra. So some of you might want to go through a Reiki master or someone that does Reiki to open up your sixth chakra and also your first chakra. Now, do know that Archangel Michael and Metatron are here. Those are two of the most powerful angels that you will ever talk to or conjure on. If they are already present in this reading, I'm reading it to be, or I am interpreting it to be, that you already have Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron in your energy, in your life. They are already intervening. So you might have already prayed for intervention from those archangels. That, now, do remember that the archangels are not going to just completely intervene or make themselves involved into any type of messages or any type of action unless you, viewer, ask them to intervene, and at the same time let them know that you are giving them the permission to an authorization to intervene on that whatever specific topic you ask him, or whatever action you want them to take. Now, some of you, and this is totally right off, I don't know where it's coming from. Some of you might also be very muscular or like to work out, or you're working out, with physical self-healing. So you're doing a lot of physical workouts. Now, action. Someone here is going to, is viewer, you feel like you need to take action to do something. So that may go back to the working out, but I'm not exactly sure. We will tie in all the cards together for the message that needs to be here. I'm also hearing that both the masculine and the feminine energy will be taking action to a specific purpose in life. So we'll see what that is for this card here. I'm going to put her here. Oh my God, I don't even know where to put her right now, but we'll put her here. Yeah, here. Now we also have blossoming abundance, okay? So when I see this card in a reading or in this specific spread, it is letting me know that you, in order to have the financial settling, I'm hearing, there you have to take some action. You have to do something. You feel like you need to do something. And maybe it goes back to the meditation that I was feeling whenever I was meditating, procrastination. So you are self-sabotaging, viewer. All you have to do is take that first step. And I know taking that first step, whether it's working out, whether it's having more, better health, or you want to be on a diet, or you want to leave a relationship, or you want to enter into a relationship. You're self-sabotaging, you're procrastinating either that communication to be able to get to that step in order to get this blossoming abundance, whether it's love or finances. You need to take the action, and you need to stop procrastinating. Stop putting things off. Now, I'm hearing here that now we have the broken heart card. Some of you in the recent past might have gone through a heartbreak, or someone hurt you very much, and that has you kind of in hibernating mode, or you are kind of like, you have surrounding yourself, you have put yourself in a bubble so that you don't get hurt anymore. Perhaps you're healing. That's why we have both Metatron and Archangel Michael here to help you heal. And you're also going within to be able to rejuvenate that feeling, allow that pain to go through, allow that pain to pass. So again, it goes back to maybe feeling sick, but you're self-healing. You are self-medicating. And when I say that, I mean, you're probably, this one just kind of popped. You're probably, oh wow, woman holding a heart. Look at that. So this is a woman that recently went through a heartbreak, okay? And let me go back to the prior message. You're probably self-healing by means of drinking tea. You are saging. You are going to holistic doctors to heal your aura. You are going through that self-healing process because you know that you just went through that heartache, and you cannot heal the heart unless you do the work. And you have to be able to do the work and be able to recognize by meditating, by loving yourself, and not necessarily by going back in the past and recreating the image that was hurting you, but even just healing that part of whatever happened just recently. You have to be able to discern as to why is it really hurting you. Why did you allow someone to hurt you so much? Don't give power to people to the point where they are hurting you, where they are chaining you to their energy. So you're learning that feminine energy. Yeah, and this goes back to this feminine energy that came through. So this is um, a really good reading, actually. Someone that is going through a self-healing process. Um, you are doing the right thing. I'm hearing, just um, steadfast. I'm hearing the word steadfast. Um, Trailblazing. You're learning something. You're learning a method as to how to self-heal. You're learning items, or even listing the things that could possibly be hurting you, or allowed you to allow this person to hurt you, or vice versa. Um, so it looks like I'm also hearing, you hurt me, but you hurt me too. So something happened here that hurt both of you, that is allowing you to go through a rest and rejuvenation. But at the same time, know that in order for you to self-heal, part of the healing process is going to have to ultimately, and at the end of it all, as part of the last step, is forgive. Whatever happened, be able to forgive and forget, but forget completely. At the same time, that letting go of that pain has to be replaced with forgiveness, trust, and love. Otherwise, it's going to be, think of it like when you go to the beach and you pick up a palm full of sand. Well, whenever you pick up the sand, something within the water or something within the sand immediately starts to fill that void or that hole. Same instance with the heart or with the human being, I'm being told. Same method. You have to be able to, if you're letting go of the word, let's say, of the feeling of hate, or of the feeling of whatever feeling it's you have to let go, that is hurting you, that allowed to have pain. You have to replace that. You have to be able to transmute that pain, let it go, but then fill that void and fill that hole with love, trust, and forgiveness. So that's what I'm being told right now. In order to completely heal, you have to be able to go through the process, go through the motions. I'm hearing the song, going through the motions. So, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the thinking man, okay? So some of you are definitely going through this process of meditating, and at the same time trying to figure out ways to heal yourself. You're taking the action, you're taking away the procrastination, you're taking away the putting things off by doing the work, by doing what is needed in order to be able to band-aid this heart and glue it back in together, whether it's a feminine energy or whether it's a masculine energy. Now, one of the things I'm seeing here that there's a difference is that once the masculine energy heals, he's going to be able to understand that he has been in a mode of materialism. At the same time, whenever the feminine energy heals, she's going to also understand that she has been in a mode of materialism, and the one thing was that she was guarding and avoiding was her heart. And as you can see, the heart is one of the biggest, if you want to call it a pentacle, the heart is one of the biggest pentacles that she will ever hold. Now, that is the main thing that she is going to have to, excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. I usually have my other phone here with me, so I'm so sorry. I apologize. So going back to the message. So she's going to realize that the biggest pentacle and the biggest one item that she is going to, or should have always been paying attention, was her heart. So as we can see here is she's also naked. So she's willing to be vulnerable. She's willing to be sincere, authentic. This is someone that is very wise, very beautiful. She's very grounded. She's got it all. In her eyes, in her view of life, those are the things that she was here to get. All the material things. However, she's lacking her heart. She has been, she does self-love, but she has not allowed that one pentacle to come into her life. And as we can see, he holds that coin. He holds that last pentacle. And that is going to make them, I'm not going to say the word complete, because you are already complete. And I just don't know how to explain it so that, you know, the last piece of the puzzle to make life very understandable. So let's go ahead and clarify, get some clarifiers for the sixth chakra and the men holding a coin. Here's the thing though, okay? Before I even go on, this man is holding a coin. This woman is holding a heart. To me, in a way, shape, or form, they're kind of like the yin and the yang, okay? Bringing this heart together. So whenever they understand that, both the feminine and the masculine, because they're both thinking and meditating. We have two, thinking and meditating, which are two different things. Thinking is just like you're allowing things and worries of life just, you know, pollute your mind. Whereas when you are resting and meditating, you are also, you know, going within, allowing those things that are keeping you from making sense of things and connecting the dots. This right here is what is actually helping you heal for the heart. So Spirit, what is the connecting cards for the sixth chakra and the man holding a coin? Okay. The Emperor. Okay. So the Emperor card is the very first card that comes up. This right here is about a feminine energy and a masculine energy. The Emperor to me is someone that is already self-made, entrepreneur, a boss, CEO, a president, someone of a company, someone that is very self-assured, very confident. Everybody looks to him for answers. He is very wise. He is very emotionally mature. He speaks the truth. He is very eloquently spoken about into. He also is someone that has a very, this Emperor is pretty much everything. He is, I'm hearing the big kahuna. So, whenever this masculine energy allows the downloads of the third eye to open, he is being graduated to the Emperor that is going to hold all of these cards together. The Emperor is having downloads. The man holding a coin is having downloads by allowing him, divine is helping the man understand that being in this world is not all about money, but also about being completely balanced from material things, emotional things, someone that can express his feelings, someone that can express his words wisely, that can speak very softly, but at the same time stern, someone that has his finances in alignment, someone that is an entrepreneur, someone that it's a boss. So that's what the masculine energy is understanding by going within and by also thinking. So he has taken the action and he has stopped procrastinating and he stopped putting things off. So this one's came in the reverse, and So we have the Knight of Wands. I'm seeing here that maybe there was, and then the Star, which is also in reverse. So at some point in time, maybe he felt helpless or hopeless, because he had arrived or reached that ceiling where he wasn't going anywhere anymore. So I'm seeing here that he was maybe someone that was very addicted to sex or even porn, but he's gone within, and that is changing. That has changed. Maybe he also had a different, various different partners as well, and he has now changed that. A lot of that has changed. Something has been discovered here that has made him, divine was involved. There's also a feminine energy. When I see the moon also, I see a feminine energy here. So this masculine has actually accepted his feminine energy, and mysteriously enough, that has actually, he kind of tapped in by I guess I'm gonna say the word mistake. He was trying to tap into a lot of things and trying to recognize and understand himself and bring things into perspective. But when he was actually doing that, he also understood that the old way of living, which was being maybe even a womanizer, addictions, chained to something, whenever he realized that he had the power to unchain himself, this is completely gone now. So divine is there. Let's see if there's any more clarifying cards for this message. Hangman. But this one, let's see, I think it's in the reverse. Yep. No, it's in the upright. Okay. So he felt kind of stuck. He felt stuck. There's stuckness here. But as I said before, and the Emperor kind of trumps over everything, because he realized that the addictions and vices that he was, material things, sex, or the other things that were not fulfilling him, because divine got involved, he's no longer the hanged person. He's no longer kind of stuck. So he has unstuck himself. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Now we have 3 cards here. Let me see here. I'm being guided as to look at the bottom of the deck. 2 of Wands and the Devil. And the 8 of Wands, or 7 of Wands. So, yeah, he looked at all his hard work that he's gone through life. And he kind of weighed in everything that he had accomplished and had acquired. And that didn't look very good. He looked at everything that he had worked for, the 8 of Pentacles. Everything that he had worked for so hard put him in a 3 of Swords. It made him hurt. So that's where the broken heart is. He was brokenhearted. I'm hearing maybe that he was even brokenhearted when something happened when he was 19 years old that broke his heart. Maybe his first love. Maybe he was too naive as to view, or maybe you were naive at 19 years old. Something happened at the age of 19 that kind of shifted the path. But yeah, he was someone that was very emotional, someone that expressed his feelings very well at the age of 19. And maybe if you allowed yourself to be very vulnerable and allowed, because I see that he's naked here and she's naked, you allowed yourself to be vulnerable to a feminine energy that could not be vulnerable at the time, but now she's realized that she should have been vulnerable to this masculine energy because he was vulnerable. he expressed his emotions, he expressed his feelings, he was able to say everything he wanted, everything he needed. He was very he even expressed his dreams of becoming an entrepreneur. And maybe this feminine energy just kind of, because she wanted it for herself as well, they both went different ways. So they walked different paths. I'm hearing they both walked different paths, but at the same time they had the similar experiences. So this is a masculine energy that at the age of 19, um, it was very pivotal, the age of 19, for this person that I'm tapping into. And something happened then that changed his course in life, as well as for the feminine energy. When she was 19, something happened when she was 19 years old that also changed the course of life. Now, at the age of 19, you might have received maybe an inheritance. You might have received a lot of abundance in money where you didn't even know how to. Now I'm seeing here a lot of snowdrops, and that is the flower that only comes out during the winter, and is the only flower that can withstand the snow. So I am seeing here that this is a feminine energy that has gone through a lot in life, has gone through a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, a lot of pain, has shed a lot of tears. She made her pain, she wore her pain in her hair, and she wore her pain in herself, on her body. So this is a feminine energy that, because she took a different path, she's gone through a very difficult time. She made money her main goal. Maybe even professional, or even, professional. You pursued a profession, you pursued a career that was more important. Whereas this masculine energy, he was ready to tender his love, his everything to this feminine energy. Maybe not necessarily you, feminine energy, but he tendered it to somebody and was willing to share his life and his emotions with a feminine energy, and that completely broke his heart. Now, going back to the feminine energy, this is what also broke her heart, or something happened at the age of 19 that something broke her heart, so that she could only focus on the material things, because that was the safest thing. Same for the masculine, that was the safest thing, to pursue the materialism, because material things are not going to hurt you. Those are physical manifestations of materialism, whereas for the heart, that's actually within you, so it's not going to hurt you. Now let's see what are the connecting cards for the rest, rejuvenation, and the first chakra. What are the connecting cards? Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so look at that. This is that one pentacle that she's looking for. 10 of Wands. Ten of Wands. It's been very burdensome for this feminine energy. She might appear to be happy. Appearances can be deceiving, okay? This is someone that looks very cold, very well put together, but in the back, she feels like she's carrying the whole world on her shoulders. Everything is not okay. Although appearances indicate that everything's okay, everything is not okay. Look at the mountains behind. She has had to climb maybe the professional mountain to be able to get to be like a CEO, president, or vice president. But she's gone through a lot of struggles. But do know that even though the appearances indicate that she is all well put together, that's not the case, because something is missing. That one pentacle that's missing. That one thing that will make her happy. She knows how to love herself, but she needs to allow someone to love her for who she is and accept her for who she is. Now, that is the connecting card between the archangel and the rest and rejuvenation, okay? It is more messages indicating that there's a feminine energy here that needs to allow love to come into her life, because that is the one thing that is missing to be able to acquire that one last pentacle to bring her to the 10 of Pentacles. Now, let's see what are the connecting cards between the man holding a coin and the 9 of Shields, or the 9 of Pentacles. What are the connecting cards? Balance. There's got to be a balance between the two, the feminine and the masculine energy, for them to be together, for them to bring this heart and glue that heart together. I haven't even asked the question, so I'm not going to take them. What are the clarifying cards for action, Spirit? We ask for the clarifying cards for the action. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so we have a lot of action. Oh, wow, karmic. There's a karmic here that wants to show up, okay? We're going to try not to go there just yet. But it's really going to be hard here because the 10 of Pentacles came in reverse. So there is a dissolving of a marriage here. And someone is taking action. And this is, or has already taken action, because it's in the reverse. Spirit, is this in reverse? It's in the challenge position. So I'm going to take it as a challenge position. So someone is kind of in the, because I thought I saw the 2 of Pentacles somewhere here. But this is in the reverse. So someone is dissolving a marriage. There is a dissolution, dissolving of marriage. And I see 2 action cards here, which is the Chariot and the action card. So double action. Someone is really contemplating, dissolving this marriage here. And then we have, the 6 of Pentacles as well as the 4 of Wands, okay? So definitely I am seeing here that there is a someone that wants to go to happier times. Someone that, a masculine energy that has stopped giving money to a feminine energy and is giving it or holding it to someone else, but definitely is not giving it to this feminine energy. He's pretty much has his back turned on her. So there is a action here, and because the karmic card is actually showing up back here, yeah, this is a third party. We explained the masculine, we explained the feminine. However, those were the 2 main energies. But then this action card is actually about the masculine energy taking action on leaving a marriage, okay? And this is a karmic energy that is very, very obsessive, manipulative, abusive, devilish, evil, gold digger. And it's very obsessive. So I'm being told karmic, okay? So this karmic is showing up in here. Now, these are 2 additional cards to clarify the action card, okay? And this right here is the Magician and the 8 of Pentacles, okay? So, and they came in the reverse. So we have someone here that has actually removed himself or herself from feeling as though they are captured or that they are being held captive. So there is this person's feminine energy no longer feels feminine energy no longer feels captive. So the masculine might have been someone that was in the marriage or in the partnership. Their feminine energy was what they were showing to the other partner. But we also have the Magician in the reverse. So I am going to, I'm interpreting that as this karmic energy or even the masculine energy. There's a feminine energy that was abusing her power. So someone that might have been abusive, someone that was manifesting this particular partnership to stay together with her. Now let's go ahead and clarify the blossoming and abundance. That's the message. That's a message in it of its own. Okay. I don't know if it's connected to this masculine energy, but let's see, because we see the pentacles here. Maybe it is, and he's holding the pentacle and she's holding the heart, and this right here is all about heart. So this is going to be more in the future. So the masculine wants to do something with his heart energy. So let's see if there's any connecting cards. Definitely now, because I have the Judgment here coming out. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a divorce. And yes, this is connecting both of them, because I see the Sun here, because the masculine is looking for better days, more sunlight, and definitely we have the Two of Wands. I thought it came out earlier. I did see it out, but now it's out. So I saw it whenever I was looking. And then we have here Justice at the bottom of the deck with Judgment. So there's definitely a divorce here going on. And because the Sun is coming here, as I said before, the masculine energy is looking for better days. And this right here is telling me he's contemplating making a decision. As you can see, he's holding a, like a ball, a crystal ball or a rock, kind of like, okay. And this goes back to what I was meditating, procrastination, putting things off. It seems as though this masculine energy was putting things off for making a decision and leaving this marriage, or leaving this companionship, or this partnership. But it was because of finances, because he's holding the coin. What are the connecting cards of the blossoming abundance and the man holding a coin? Okay, there's only one I'm being told. Yeah, looking for better, looking and contemplating to make a decision to go elsewhere, go somewhere else, because he's holding a wand, and that means to me he's got physical attraction to someone else. Okay, but he's looking. Okay, I'm not going to take those. Too many, Spirit. Thank you for the messages. Now, let's see if there is any connecting cards with the Three of Wands and the broken heart. Now, some of you also might be seeing the, please, what is this one? We have the Knave of Swords. So someone is, I see he's watching like outward to see what decision he's going to make. But not only is this masculine energy watching, but he's watching somebody. And as we can see, he's watching the heart. He's watching this woman holding a heart. So there's a woman that holds his heart. And he feels devastated and tired. But some of you might be being watched. You're being watched. What is the connecting cards of the broken heart? Oh, wow. That's a lot. Okay, I'm going to read them. So there's Three of Pentacles at work. Five of Pentacles. Someone is, yeah, definitely work. Six of Wands. He wants celebration. He wants victory, to go to the High Priestess, and a Queen of Wands. So this is someone that this masculine energy sees as a High Priestess, sees as the Queen of Wands, someone that holds the passion. She's very passionate, but as you can see, he's going towards that, towards her, because he wants victory. She's always been in his mind. She's always been behind him. She has always backed him, or at least he feels that she has always backed him. Somehow I see also work here. But as you can see, she's the only one that's taking a picture. So she's a single woman, as we can see that here and here. So this is really a really neat reading, because everything is resonating together. And we see the High Priestess here. We see the Emperor. We see the King of Cups. And we see the King of Pentacles here, as well as the Queen of Earth. So let's see. Did I miss this one, or did I? Yeah, no, I had already read this one, the Three of Pentacles. Someone at work. Broken heart and a woman holding a heart. The Knight of Cups. This masculine energy, feminine energy, has a lot of love for you. Has a lot of love. Do not mistake that. Do not forget that, okay? Now, I am going to clarify the woman holding a heart and a man holding a coin. So let's see what cards and what energies are going to... Yeah, there's passion between both of them. And he wants to come and express that passion, that love. I see here the Temperance and balance things out. There's a message here. A message, and look at that. It's almost like the inner child of him wants to go and give her the message, because his inner child is the one that actually is very in love with her. And now that things are balancing out in his energy, as a man, he's also realizing that he holds a lot of love for her. We are speaking someone here between the ages of 44 and 53, or even 26. Strength. It's going to take a lot of strength from both of them to bring that connection together. Now, I'm also seeing here that there is the Knight of Cups, which is not just bringing... Look at this. We have the Knave of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Knave of Wands. Okay? And they all are here. We have passion. We have love, grounding. We have finances. We have all of it here, as we had explained here. The Emperor. He's coming to you as an Emperor, and you are the High Priestess. I saw here the High Priestess here. You are the High Priestess. You are the Queen of Wands. I mean, he has made a decision here. After all that thinking, after all that going within, he knows that you, feminine energy, are the one that he wants. You are the single woman that he loves. And he wants to go to you. But remember, he is leaving all of that behind. I'm not going to tap into... oh, wow. Look at this. 5 of Wands. A lot of fights. A lot of quarrels. Any more energy for this cards? Any more clarifying? For the man holding a coin. Yeah, look at that. He is going to sneak out in the middle of the night and take all of his thoughts and loves and feelings and voice that to you, feminine energy. And at the bottom of the deck, this woman is going to be very angry. Look at that. There's a lot of turmoil, not only verbally. This is a there's a lot of fight here. 5 of Swords here. This is, let's see, what else? 4 of Swords and the Fool. I'm going to leave it at that. Going within, taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith to you because he has gone within. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. What advice? Generosity. Generosity to yourself. Generosity to loving yourself. Generosity to stop putting things off and stop procrastinating. Be more generous towards that energy. I am generous hearted. That'll help you get through all of this. I like this. This is very heavy, but at the same time, very spiritual. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. I love you guys. Aquarius, see you next month. Like and subscribe. Help me grow my channel. I love you so much, guys. Thank you. Take care.